Hello everyone. Hello everybody. Hello. Alright, just making sure that I can be heard. Welcome to Raw After Mania. Now, I want to let you guys all know there have been some changes made to the shows, and I'll go over that as soon as possible. What I'm saying is that I had myself a little superstar shake-up, a little draft. Not like a full-on draft, but just like a little shake-up. And some superstars have changed brands and all that. And I'll go more in-depth into that as the show goes on. So, hello everybody. Welcome to Raw After Mania. Coming off the heels of an epic WrestleMania, we're kicking things off with the new WWE Champion, Jon Moxley. Oh, God, this guy. The WWE Champion. Is here. The new WWE Champion, Jon Moxley, sending his message to the Raw locker room. Jon Moxley beats Shinsuke Nakamura to become the new champion at WrestleMania. Yes, and what an exciting time it is to be on Monday Night Raw. Because in our main event tonight, it is going to be the cleaner, the best belt machine, Kenny Omega. He's going to take on Seth Rollins. Oh yes, it's a dream match situation. Kenny Omega was sent to the Monday Night Raw brand due to a shakeup. Yeah, well, our football league's grand final happened, and yeah, the Melbourne Football Club, Melbourne Demons, won the grand final. And my girlfriend is a Western Bulldogs supporter, and she was sad that they lost. So we're gonna be kicking things off here with Indy Hartwell. She's gonna go one-on-one with Dakota Kai, and look who she's reunited with. She's reunited with Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano. The Way is back. She is reunited with Candice and Johnny. The Way is back. Yeah, you could tell. And here comes Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai heading to the ring. She's making her Raw debut. Dakota Kai sent to the Monday Night Raw roster through the little draft shake-up that took place following WrestleMania. Dakota Kai is excited for this new opportunity, and here we go. Look at this. Indy Hartwell has reunited with her family, as she should have. Well, Indy Hartwell beginning her new beginning here on Monday Night Raw. Johnny and Candice outside supporting her. So here we go here. Dakota Kai starting things off strong here. And as I mentioned, we had a shake-up that took place immediately following WrestleMania, where all the general managers, Raw GM CM Punk, SmackDown GM Melina, and NXT 2.0 GM and her assistant Brie Bella and assistant MVP all made decisions on who are going on their current shows, and throughout the night I'll go over each show's superstars, so you guys can all be prepared for the upcoming superstars. But then at the same time, and now Indy Hartwell just starting to pound Dakota Kai head first. But then again, there are also trades. Trades can also take place. So the GMs can just always easily change some of their rosters around if they're not happy. So even if I read out the current roster, doesn't mean that's going to be the true roster by the end of it. Oh man, Hartwell trying to gain momentum here. Johnny and Candice watching on, supporting Dakota Kai here, supporting Indy Hartwell. That's what they're supporting. Well, Johnny says that the family is back together, but he says the family is back. The family of the Way are back together. Now Indy Hartwell beginning to continue pummeling Dakota Kai over and over. But he says things are a little bit different now. Yes, that's the other thing that was very surprising. Johnny said things are a little bit different here. He says they're not here to cause trouble. He vows that they're not going to cause any kinds of trouble. They just want to be supportive to one another and be more friendly. Whoa, with the locker room, and Indy Hartwell, nice move off the top rope. Oh, and a kick out. Oh, what a slap by Indy, and Dakota Kai has Hartwell up. Dakota kick! Oh, there's the Dakota kick. Dakota kick to Hartwell into the cover, and Dakota Kai takes the win. Oh man, Dakota Kai takes the win after a beautiful Dakota kick. An unlucky break for Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell had everything under control, and then Dakota kick, boof, right to the face of Indy Hartwell. Yeah, that was indeed that wasn't very impressive. Dakota kick signaling the end for Indy Hartwell, but it was a very good effort and a successful debut for Dakota Kai. And don't forget, Indy Hartwell made her debut as well. Not a bad debut for both of these ladies. And Johnny and Candice telling Indy Hartwell, it is alright, you had a good showing. And that's what really all that mattered. It was a good showing. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, the new Raw Tag Team Champions, The Revival, will be taking on The New Day, the new version of The New Day, the more aggressive and more angrier version of The New Day. So as this happens, goes on, oh wait, this is actually going to be a very fast loading screen because none of these are creative players. I just realized that. So yay, that's fun. So here we go. You see, I wish I knew why the screen does that every time. I wish I have the answers to why the screen always does that on the Revival's entrance, but I don't have the answers. I've actually honestly tried everything. I've tried switching up their Tron, I tried re-editing everything. It just keeps doing it, so I don't know, so I honestly don't have any answers to knowing why it does that. Hello, Michael. Nice to see you here. Oh, listen to these boos.
Be sour. Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
Hi, Mara. It's not very... Man, oh man, the power of negativity. You can hear the power of negativity from the audience. Yeah, the New Day are all about the power of positivity, but now they're all about the power of negativity. Yep. Yeah, Xavier Woods says no more positive. Yeah, Xavier Woods said no more power of positivity. It's no more positive stuff. It's all about the negatives. So basically, the New Day are basically the equivalent of the internet wrestling community. Whiners and complainers like to complain about everything. Oh, and here we go, starting things off strong here, Xavier Woods. Beginning things here with Dash Wilder. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder won the Raw Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania, making their WrestleMania comeback. That's funny. Oh man, Xavier Woods. Nice move by Woods. There's the tag, and here comes Kofi Kingston. It's all about the negativity, the power of negativity. And look at this! My goodness! What? Nice tag team combinations there by the New Day, and a kick out by Wilder. Wilder is in a lot of trouble early on here. For those who have just tuned in, Jon Moxley started off the show as the new WWE champion, letting everybody know that he is the new champion and he will be running the show. And Indy Hartwell battled Dakota Kai, with Dakota Kai taking the W. So that's what you all missed, but you could have easily just gone back and watched it all anyway. Scott Dawson now entering the fray here. Look at... And after this match, I will give you guys a little shake-up, superstar shake-up update. Because I did say we had a little shake-up immediately following WrestleMania. And now Xavier Woods into the cover, looking to pin Scott Dawson, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions here. No, I don't. I'm still not convinced. And secondly, I kind of don't want Charlotte to win, because if she does, then Shawn's going to get what he wants. And what do I mean by that? Well, I know how much he wants Alexa Bliss on SmackDown, so I don't want Alexa on SmackDown. Good God, no. Good God, no. I don't want her bloody making dolls of Sasha Banks and saying, Here, Sasha. I made a doll for you. I named her Banker. So no thanks. No thank you. I don't want her making dolls of Becky Lynch either. I'll only accept her on SmackDown if she dumps that shit. But she ain't going to, so... She never will dump that garbage. Because apparently it's so over and so popular, there's no reason to dump it. Which is so stupid. I think Alexa wins solely because it's in her hometown. She's gonna be the only one allowed to win in her hometown because of who she is. But that's just all my opinion. Now Scott Dawson with a leg drop, taking down Kofi Kingston. Kingston with a reversal. Kingston with a reversal here. And now Kingston on top of Scott Dawson here. There's the tag, and here comes Dash Wilder. It's time to say yeah. Indeed, it is time to say yeah. Oh, wait a second. Oh, look at this. Oh, Codebreaker. Oh, really? Oh, look at this. Xavier Woods trying to use that chair. The physics on this game, man. That's crazy. And, oh, man, and Kofi. And Kofi now. Oh, Kofi now using that chair. Kofi Kingston using the chair. Kofi Kingston using the chair, causing a disqualification. Is New Day heels? Yes, they're heel. Yes, they're heels. And Charlotte Flair, the Queen, is back after a few months hiatus. So I did say after this match I'd run down one of the new rosters, and because it's Charlotte, Alexa hasn't beaten Charlotte yet. So Alexa hasn't beaten Charlotte yet. So I'm telling you, Vince is gonna have Alexa beat Charlotte. Charlotte is only going to put over like a handful of people. I reckon she'll only put over her friends or people she thinks deserves to beat her. And I'm pretty sure Alexa Bliss is on top of that list of superstars that she is willing to lose to and put over. Just like I could see her putting over Bianca Belair as well. And remember, Charlotte beat Alexa in 2017, so that's solely why I see Alexa winning. Oh, payback from 2017. You know what I mean? Anyway, the new Monday Night Raw roster following the new shakeup is, as you can see, Sami Zayn and LA Knight. But I'm going to go over the whole list right here. Raw's new roster are as follows: Aaliyah Mysterio, Adam Cole, AJ Lee, Aaliyah, the other Aaliyah, Andrade, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Big E, Britt Baker, Candice LeRae, Charlotte, Dakota, Dash Wilder, Dominic Dijakovic, Drew McIntyre, Indy Hartwell, Jessica Meyer, Ginny, Johnny Gargano, Jon Moxley, Kairi Sane, Keith Lee, Kenny Omega, Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston, LA Knight, Liv Morgan, Mandy Leon, Mandy Rose, Mia Yim, Nikki Ash, Paige, Piper Niven, Randy Orton, Rhea Ripley, Sami Zayn, Santos Escobar, Scarlett, Scott Dawson, Seth Rollins, Sheamus, Shotzi, Tegan, Tessa Blanchard, and Xavier Woods. Those are the new superstars joining Raw, but as I said earlier, that can always change depending if Punk isn't happy with his rosters. That can always change. Let me talk to you. Yeah, he definitely will be talking to us. He'll be talking to Sami Zayn, that's for sure, and here comes Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn earlier on Main Event, he reunited, well, as we so thought, it seems like he could be potentially reuniting with his good friend Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn has been trying to convince Kevin Owens that he's a changed man. He's the old Sami Zayn. He's the Sami Zayn that he wanted back. Yeah, remember when Kevin Owens wanted the real Sami Zayn back, the old Sami Zayn? Well, Sami's been telling him, hey, I am that Sami Zayn again. I'm that Sami Zayn you wanted me to be. No more conspiracies. I'm not all about the conspiracy theories anymore. I am the Sami Zayn you want to be. And Sami's been trying to get back on the good graces of his old friend Kevin Owens. And here comes LA Knight. This is going to be the debut of the former North American champion LA Knight, who surrendered the North American Championship due to being drafted to Monday Night Raw. Yeah, he surrendered the North American Championship due to being drafted to Monday Night Raw, so there's no North American champion right now on Raw. In storyline, where would you put LA Knight? In real life, where would I put him? I'd probably put him on Raw. 3 hours. He'd get more time to showcase what he can do. As much as I like to give Raw crap for being a boring show, but Raw has that extra hour. Raw has that extra hour, so they can add on more superstars and add more superstars onto their shows. Imagine me trying to make my streams exactly 3 hours or exactly 2 hours just to try and fit the mold. Oh, here we go. I gotta try and book a 3-hour show or make my streams purposely 3 hours and all that shit. That would just take too darn long, and I wouldn't want to keep you guys up all damn day. especially for the people that live in America. Oh, it's nighttime. I just want to go to bed. So that's why I'm just happy just having it as long as it goes. And besides, it's a video game. It's not real life. LA Knight making his debut here. And LA Knight, nice power slam by the former North American champion. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I don't want to keep you guys up all damn day, so I'm just like, hey, the stream will go until the show's over. Which normally my streams are normally at least an hour and a half. So every show is at least an hour and a half. Would you make it in real life? No. Of course I wouldn't. And now Sami Zayn building up momentum here. Oh man, nice tornado DDT to LA Knight. Down goes Knight into the cover, and Sami Zayn kicks out. And there you see Kevin Owens watching on backstage, Kevin Owens, he's got a match later on tonight as well. He'll be taking on Dominik Dijakovic. So Kevin Owens, he may be watching backstage right now, but he's also going to be preparing for the big Dijak. Okay, that's a weird taunt. LA Knight just throws Sami Zayn out of the ring, and then he starts begging for mercy. That was weird. Throws him out of the ring. No, don't come and hurt me. Sami Zayn has him in the corner. Oh, goes for the haluva kick. He went for that haluva. And LA Knight plants. Sami Zayn plants him. BFT, and there's the BFT by LA Knight. LA Knight has beaten Sami Zayn. He's knocked off a former Intercontinental Champion. A successful debut for the LA Knight. There was that tornado DDT by Sami Zayn, and then boof, and there was the BFT by LA Knight. By the way, guys, I saw something on Twitter which I thought was really cool and also pretty funny. It was a video from, I think it was Wrestle Someone. Wrestle Someone, Wrestle Votes or something like that. I can't remember who. But yeah, I saw this video, and the video was Shane Thorne's new gimmick. And he's basically dressed as an Australian. He's basically dressed as an Australian from Crocodile Dundee. That's basically what Shane Thorne's new gimmick is. He's basically an Australian dude from Crocodile Dundee, which I thought was really cool because it's really nice knowledge to people that don't know Australia really well, because Crocodile Dundee was an old Australian movie, and secondly, he's Australian, so it fits him well. And now that he has a gimmick, now I hope WWE puts him on TV so then he can showcase so that way he can showcase the gimmick. So it's good that they've got him something, they've given him, a gimmick. I mean, my God, it's way better than him wearing a hockey mask and being called Slapjack, for God's sakes. It's better than that shit that he was doing in Retribution. Bloody oath. I'm just hoping they can get him on TV so then he can showcase the gimmick. Anyway, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a nice women's tag team matchup here. Io Shirai and Sarai taking on Asuka and Kairi Sane. Oh, man. Hello, do you know that there are fans that have turned off of Bret Hart these days because of how much he loves himself? I mean, a lot of wrestlers do that. A lot of wrestlers do that. Of course, they praise themselves a lot. Here comes Io Shirai and Sarai. Do you believe in the report by Wrestling Observer that said AEW passed on signing Buddy Murphy? No, because they can't sign everybody. And secondly, AEW doesn't need Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy's better off somewhere else. Many consider this a dream match scenario. Io Shirai and Sarai taking on Asuka and Kairi Sane. Yeah, this is what you call a massive dream match. 4 of the best Japanese performers in all of Japan facing off against each other. Four of the great women of Japan facing off against each other. This is a dream match. Oh. Io Shirai used to be in the Kabuki Warriors along with Asuka and Kairi Sane. Sarai and Io Shirai. Do I want Jay White in WWE? Does he look like the kind of guy that would be in WWE though? Don't really know if he would fit in. You gotta remember, WWE has a big, massive difference. WWE is a show that entertains people, while Impact and AEW are all about pro wrestling and putting on insane matches. Would Jay White be okay with scripted bullshit? And would he be okay with the shit that Vince McMahon gives him? That's the thing you got to think about when it comes to. That's the kind of thing you got to think about. Like, would this wrestler fit in? Like, you can say, "Oh, I want this person in WWE," all you want, but at the end of the day, it's more like, could they fit in? Do you see them fitting in? is there any wrestler you turned off on due to the way they are like backstage and things they've done elsewhere? Tessa, as what Myra said, Tessa Blanchard is easily one of the first names to think of. You know, she's a young talent. She's very young, and she's all right in the ring. I'm not going to go over and say, oh, she's definitely one of the best. No, she's one of the best. Oh, tombstone pile driver by Asuka. Shades of the legendary Undertaker off that one, and she's even doing the Undertaker's pin. Anyway, but Tessa Blanchard said some pretty nasty things about, I think it was about the black people, I don't really know the full story. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, yes, he's definitely someone. Yes, Hulk Hogan, yes, I've definitely turned on him. I never really was a big fan of Hogan anyway, so, I mean, it's whatever. Oh, and Kairi Sane, and now Kairi Sane's entered the fray here. Four of the best from Japan going at it here. The crowd are really into this. Oh, Sarai and Io Shirai now tagging up. Karen Hogan. Just because her last name is Hogan doesn't mean she's related to Hulk Hogan. But yes, but Karen Hogan said shit about a wrestler. She didn't say shit to cause heat like Tessa Blanchard did. She just talked shit about Sasha Banks. Would Brian Cage fit in WWE? Well, he's got that muscular look that Vince McMahon would really drool over, that's for sure. Oh, look at this now, Sarai with an armbar to Kairi Sane. Armbar locked in. Kairi Sane trying to fight free. Yeah, Kairi Sane will be looking to get back on track. Oh man, drop kicks by Sarai. A lot of fans call him two moves of doom. Well, John Cena got called that a lot as well. Oh, Kairi Sane with a vicious elbow shot. Io Shirai's down. Kairi Sane. Insane elbow. The insane elbow to Io Shirai. There's the cover. Oh, and Io kicked out at 2. Wow, Io Shirai kicked out. Io Shirai kicking out at 2 from the insane elbow, and now here comes Asuka, and Io Shirai just throws Asuka out of the ring. She's just like, get out of the ring, you're not legal. She just has that look of, get out of the ring, you're not legal. Went for a drop kick. Oh, Io Shirai looking for a big move here. Try saying the fans are extremely angry when try saying that when it came to Kevin Owens. Oh, went for the back fist. Oh, back and forth. Oh, back and forth. Oh, a back fist to Io Shirai. Asuka now entering the fray. Now Io Shirai. Kick to the midsection. And there's a bed of roses. And Io Shirai, look at this. Turns her attention to Kairi. And takes her out. Why did she go over there? She's way too far. Why the hell did she go over there? She was way too damn far. Way too far away there, Io. You were way too far away. Oh man! Saray and Oscar, the two former partners. Yeah, two former partners. Oh, Saray with a German. Saray with that vicious German. And Saray and Io get the win. Same with Bobby Lashley. Yes, Edge isn't. So people want something different. You can still go Goldberg. Yeah, I think we all got to remember that. You got to remember, like, some people do like to stay close to the past. And listen, if you're fine with, you know, the past, I understand that. Like, I like, you know, people, you know, are very nostalgic to the past. And here was the German suplex to Oscar that sealed the deal. Oscar putting over her former tag team partner in a big way. Io Shirai and Saray get the win. I hope Brock Lesnar smooths Big E. I mean, what's wrong with Big E? I don't really want to see Big E buried. I mean, I like Big E. Big E is the next big man in WWE. Like, I understand people are very nostalgic to the old days, and that's kind of the problem. Because listen, Clark, I respect your opinions and all that. Like, you have an opinion like everybody else does. But I'm not a fan of nostalgic people coming out of retirement all the time, you know, like a Goldberg, like a Brock Lesnar, like, I'm not, and even Edge. Like, people are so nostalgic to these people because, this wrestler was my childhood growing up. And I understand that. I understand these wrestlers were people's childhoods. Randy Orton is my childhood. I consider Randy Orton my childhood because I friggin' started watching wrestling when he was around, and I'm not going to say and when Randy Orton retires, I don't want to say, I hope he comes out of retirement and just beats like the future. Like, I'm more looking forward to the future of wrestling. If you have, you know, before we get to the next segment, if we get guys like Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, like, beating the future, like Big E, like future big men like Big E and all that stuff, then fans aren't really going to look at them as the future. So I just want people to understand that, you know, it's about the future. Brock Lesnar and Goldberg should be helping the future and elevating the next big generation of big men, like your Big E's, like that guy from NXT, Bron Breakker, like even him, which that's Rick Steiner's son. Like, those people should be elevated, not beaten and buried, because then fans aren't really going to take them seriously. They'll be like, like, why should we care about them? I more look forward to the future. And the nostalgic people are just there to get in the way, in my honest opinion. Everybody has an opinion, but that's just my opinion. Lesnar also smoothed Strowman. Well, that's because Baron Corbin interfered. A guy I follow on YouTube thinks Randy Orton should be a 17-time world champion. Well, I definitely agree, but he isn't. He should definitely be the guy. In my opinion, Randy should beat Ric Flair's record, not John Cena. Well, coming up next, Kevin Owens goes one-on-one with Dominik Dijakovic. As you can see, Dominik Dijakovic has returned to his old look. He's no more paint. The paint and the teabag and all the teabag stuff. That's all gone. It's the old Dominik from NXT. Yeah, So can Kevin Owens, who is returning to Monday Night Raw, can he put down a very angry Dominik Dijakovic? I've done things. I do forgive you, Sean. I do forgive you, man. But we all just want you to. We're all just trying to help you at the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, Sean, we're all just trying to help you. That's all we're trying to do. But you always like get a bit upset at us whenever we try to help you. That's all we're trying to do, my guy. And here's Dominik Dijakovic, who thinks he's Cassius Ohno for some reason. Well, there you see it, the old Dominik Dijakovic, yeah, the old version of him. And Dominik is back, as you can see, he's back to his old self. It's because on the shake-up night we had a few matches take place, and one of the matches was Dominik Dijakovic and his now former tag team partner Mace, as Mace would turn on him to join the Dark Order. Anna Jay, Cora Jade, Bronson Reed and Karrion Kross, and they're all been transferred over to the Blue brand. They have all been transferred over to the Blue brand, all of Dark Order. And so Dominik Dijakovic, there you see Sami Zayn, or there's Sami Zayn cheering on his cheering on Kevin Owens backstage. Yeah, Sami Zayn didn't fare too well in his match with the debuting LA Knight. So let's see how Kevin Owens fares. Again, oh, look out, and Dijakovic! My God, this guy is a freak of this guy is a freak of nature. Dominik Dijakovic is a former champion. Yeah, but Charlotte said she doesn't want Cena to break his record. She's most likely going to do it first. Oh, wait a minute. And oh man, Kevin Owens, vicious shot by Owens to the vicious move by Owens. Owens climbing up to the top rope. Oh my goodness gracious, Kevin Owens with a frog splash to the outside. And now Dominik Dijakovic, look at this man go. Dominik Dijakovic manhandling the former Universal Champion. Oh, look out. Oh, my God. Head first. Jesus. Kevin Owens went head first. Kevin Owens went head first right into the steel steps. And Dijakovic is just dominating right now. Dijakovic is dominating Kevin Owens right now. Here's Dijakovic calling for the end. You can see you can see how confident he is. He thinks it's over. He thinks it's over. Kevin Owens retaliates. Look at this. And the pop-up powerbomb. Kevin Owens with a pop-up powerbomb to Dijakovic. Pop-up powerbomb. Oh, what a kick at it too. Very close there by Kevin Owens. I love Becky as a heel. I friggin' love it. I friggin' love it. She's so cocky. I just love it. It's something I've always wanted. WWE finally giving me what I want for a change. Oh, wait a minute. What is Dijakovic? Oh, lordy. Good God, a running powerbomb right into the corner. And Dijakovic. Oh, what a boot right to the noggin. A boot right to the skull. A boot right to the skull. Oh, here it comes. Feast your eyes. Dijakovic wins. And Michael's normally a big advocate for heels, and you're a massive advocate for heels. I can't believe you don't like Becky as a heel. You're a massive advocate for heels. You're the biggest heel guy I know. There was the pop-up powerbomb, and Dijakovic would kick out, and then bam, the feast your eyes. That looks very similar to a GTS, but it's the only version that I could find. The feast your eyes to take the victory. And Dominik Dijakovic taking a massive victory here over a former Universal Champion. Well, of course Daniel Bryan got booed because people don't want to hear positive things about WWE. The AEW faithful, they don't want to hear positive things about WWE. They don't want to hear someone say, "Oh, I love working for WWE." They're anti-WWE. They are anti, we want to bash WWE. You should know that by now, Sean. The AEW faithful are anti please bash WWE, and if they see anyone talking positive about them, of course they will get mad. There are fans that think AEW is an inside job. And every fan thinks and fans think everyone must go to AEW if you're being mistreated. And so coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got AJ Lee going one-on-one with the exotic goddess Mandy Leon, and I'm gonna reveal something to you guys right now, that the current Raw Women's Champion Sasha Banks was drafted over to SmackDown, and due to her moving to SmackDown, the Raw Women's title is now vacant, and there will be a massive tournament that'll begin next week to crown a new Raw Women's Champion. Yes, that is going to be very exciting. A new Raw Women's Champion will be crowned. Mandy Leon won the Battle Royal to earn a right for the Raw Women's title, so she will end up facing the person that wins the whole tournament. And here comes the undefeated exotic goddess Mandy Leon. I'm surprised you know who Mandy Leon is. Yeah, of course I know who Mandy Leon is. She's from Ring of Honor. Do you see Tenille Dashwood and Madison becoming new Impact Tag Team Champions? No. No, because Australian talents don't win anything. You don't pay much attention to people outside of WWE. Well, there are some people I knew outside of WWE before they came to WWE. I knew who Deonna Purrazzo was. I knew who Deonna Purrazzo was way before her time in WWE. I knew who Santana Garrett was way before her time in WWE. There was some indie stuff I remember watching, and also here's how I know who Mandy Leon is, because when Tenille Dashwood made her debut in Ring of Honor, she tagged up with Mandy Leon. Her debut in Ring of Honor, what I found Tenille's Ring of Honor debut when she left WWE, she tagged up with Mandy Leon. That's how I know who Mandy Leon is, because she tagged up with Tenille in her debut in Ring of Honor. That's how I know who she is. Because remember what I said, I'm only watching Tenille's stuff. I only watch Tenille's stuff. If she's on at all, like on Impact or anything like that, of course I'll just look it up and I'll just look it up and watch the match. Yes, I know who Madison Ray is. I know who she is. So I do know some people. I don't completely live in a bubble, but yeah, I know most people would think that. And yes, I know, and obviously I know most of the AEW people because no one shuts up about them. People don't shut the hell up about them. And now Mandy Leon. Mandy Leon looking to get a huge victory here over AJ Lee here. Oh, AJ Lee drafted to Monday Night Raw, separated away from her tag team partner Caitlyn, who has remained on SmackDown. Mandy Leon looking for a huge win. Yeah, I knew who they were as well because years ago Impact Wrestling used to be on TV, and I knew who AJ Styles and all them were as well. So see, there was a little bit of a period when I used to watch something outside of WWE. If it was ever on, I would watch it. I'm like, oh, it's wrestling, so who the hell cares, right? Back in my early day, there was a lot of different wrestling on TV. Like Impact used to air in Australia on TV, and I was like, it's wrestling. I guess I could watch it, you know. Facebuster by Mandy and a kick out. AJ Lee managing to kick out Mandy Leon. Oh, she's looking for that. Oh, she's looking for the finish. Oh, she was looking for the finisher. AJ Lee able to reverse. Who's AJ Joe Rude? AJ kick to the midsection. Shining Wizard. Shining Wizard. Is Mandy Leon about to take her first loss? And a kick out. Same with James Storm and Eric Young. Same with those guys as well. Shining Wizard almost gave AJ Lee the victory and Mandy Leon's first defeat. Oh! Mandy Leon now with a tornado DDT to AJ Lee into the cover. Oh, and a kick out. I'm just going to talk about this briefly. It's not big or anything, but I've got a friend. I have a friend. He's on like a different website. You know, I have other friends on different websites, not just Facebook and all that. It's called Google Plus. It's called Google Plus. I have a friend there I casually talk to. The funny thing about that guy, he's a huge Paige fan. Oh, and a kicker. He's a huge Paige fan, right? He's a huge fan of Paige. And you're not going to believe what he said to me. I had to laugh. He said when Paige feuded with Sasha Banks, because Paige feuded with Sasha Banks in like 2015, yeah, somewhere around 2015, when the whole Team Bad shit was going on. He said to me that Paige is vastly superior to... Paige is way better of a wrestler than Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks can't lace her boots. And I couldn't help but to laugh. I was like, do you listen to yourself? Like, that is probably one of the most stupidest things I've ever heard. Paige, better wrestler than Paige, a better wrestler than Sasha Banks? Come on, please. I just laughed. I just thought it was so funny. Oh, look out. Oh, and there's the exotic clutch. The exotic clutch on AJ Lee. And AJ Lee taps out. AJ Lee submits. And Mandy Leon takes the victory. 19-0. Mandy Leon continues to increase her winning record. That is her 19th consecutive victory. Another former women's champion, Mandy Leon has defeated. Mandy Leon just continues to impress as her winning streak continues to grow. Can anyone stop the Exotic Express? Paige and her super kicks. Oh yeah, a person that spams super kicks is way better. Is apparently is a better wrestler than a person that has variety of moves. Super kicks should be banned from WWE. Yeah, Shawn Michaels made the super kick famous, and now every damn wrestler friggin' uses them. Oh, Shawn Michaels made them famous. That means I should do it too. Yeah. When Shawn Michaels made it Shawn Michaels made it famous as a finisher. He made it famous as a finisher. No, he didn't spam the switch in music in every damn match he was in. Yeah, and everybody does frog splashes because of Eddie Guerrero. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event. Kenny Omega will face the visionary Seth freaking Rollins. I'm very much looking forward to this main event. I remember Luke Harper doing some super kicks. Burn it down! Yeah, KO does super kicks. Carmella does a super kick. KO even does a frog splash and sometimes a swanton. Here comes the visionary Seth Rollins. Obviously, as you can see, there's no Becky Lynch and there's no Buddy Matthews because Buddy Matthews was sent to NXT 2.0 in the shakeup. And as for Becky Lynch, well, she's gone home. Yeah, Becky Lynch has gone home to look after Rocks for a while. And Seth Rollins, is on his own. Oh, poor Seth Rollins. His whole vision has corrupted. Seth Rollins takes on a dream opponent of his, Kenny Omega, the best belt machine. Kenny Omega had an unbelievable match at WrestleMania where he battled Roman Reigns. Yeah, that match will go down as one of the all-time greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. And here he comes. Well, Naomi's kicks aren't really super kicks. They're just different variants. And there he is, Kenny Omega, making his Monday Night Raw debut. Kenny Omega wasn't assigned to any brand when he appeared, when he made his appearance in WWE. Make the match, Sonya. Yes, make the match. Make the match. Make the match. Make the match. Sonya Deville is a coward. And I love how the crowd are still behind Naomi. I love how fans still love Naomi, no matter how old she is, no matter how long she's been in this business. People just friggin' adore Naomi. How can you be pissed off at Naomi? How can you dislike Naomi? How can anyone not be a fan of her? She's one of the most popular females in WWE. How can people not like her? Is beyond me. She's not old. Yeah, she's not old at all. What I mean is I didn't mean by age. I meant by how long she's been around. She's been around for a long time. I've never understood how anybody can bash her, or how she needs to help the future when she's one of the most popular females. What future should she be helping when she barely has had any barely good accomplishments? Yeah, 2 title reigns. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, you've got 2 title reigns. Now help the future. Oh, Seth Rollins with a drop kick off the top with an elbow drop. Misses. Oh, Kenny Omega with a big knee right to the head. A little V trigger right there. And now Rollins plants Omega. Looking to... Oh, Kenny Omega is definitely needs a victory here. You know, he did lose his debut match at WrestleMania. Yeah, well... Oh! Kenny Omega went for a super kick. Rollins avoided it. Speaking of super kicks... And now Seth Rollins climbs up to the top rope. Oh! Went for an elbow drop again. Went for another elbow drop. Natalia's been there longer. Naomi debuted in 2010. Kelly Kelly brought her in the original NXT in 2010. Oh, look out. The V-trigger! Oh, no! Rollins avoided it. Rollins avoided the V-trigger. Oh, kick right to the face. Natalya debuted around about 2008. So no. And, oh, nice DDT by Omega. Omega with a nice DDT. Oh, and Rollins rolls out to the outside. Well, according to you, Mr. Sean, apparently when someone hits 30, they're old and they should help the future. That's what you told me. once you hit 30, you're old and you have to help the future. And guess who's 30 now? And guess who's 30 years old now? That lady with her little dolls. Oh, look at this! Wow, nice move by Kenny. Now Kenny Omega heading up to the top rope. Kenny Omega, what's Kenny Omega going to do here? Oh, Phoenix Splash! The Phoenix Splash! This could do it. This could do it for Rollins. Oh, was looking for the one-winged eagle. Oh, what a clothesline! And now Rollins with the frog splash. Yes, Shayna is old because she's like in her 40s. Yes, it's fine to call her old because she's in her 40s. And look out! Vision Stomp! Seth Rollins is about to nail the second loss in Kenny Omega's career. Oh, Kenny Omega kicked out. And Seth can't believe it. Seth can't believe it. I thought Kenny Omega was about to lose 2 straight matches in a row here in WWE. Oh! Oh, look at this. Oh, here it comes. One-winged angel. There it is. The one-winged angel by Omega. Kenny Omega puts away Rollins. Just have a laugh. We're all having fun in here. Man, what a great main event that was. That was an incredible main event. Look at Kenny Omega. Such a specimen this man is. Yeah, this man, he wasn't able to win at WrestleMania, but he was able to turn his luck around. Bam, there's the Vision Stomp. And Kenny Omega walking away with a big win here at WrestleMania, here on Monday Night Raw. Man, what a big victory for Omega. He lost. He lost at WrestleMania, but he was able to turn his luck around here tonight on Raw. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hit that thumbs up if you guys did indeed enjoy. And I will see you all next time.